Spiritual education is an integrated process. The feeling of psychological upliftment and spiritual radiance is linked to many aspects. In order to achieve this sophistication and reach the status of pleasure and kindness, and the meanings of closeness and soaring with God, the following must be emphasized. Adjusting the parts of the body according to what God loves. From the tongue, hearing, sight, hand, and foot, because they all pour their traces into the heart. If they are upright, their traces will be imprinted with light in the heart, and if they are uncontrolled, they will lead to darkness in the heart, and to that is the reference to the saying of the prophet, "Peace and blessings be upon him, until his heart is straight, and his heart is not upright until his tongue is straight." Increase faith in the heart. Be careful about the lawful morsel, because it turns into light in the heart, and avoid feeding the body with forbidden or doubtful money, because it turns into darkness in the heart. Reciting a lot of remembrance, so that he organizes for himself a consistent response in the morning and evening, and does not leave him at all, with which he tells his heart of the meanings of manifestations and the flow of mercy. Contemplation, and this is first in the remembrance of invoking God's presence, and he is with you wherever you are. I am with my servant as long as he reminds me and his lips move with me. Then invoking proximity, I am close to answering the supplication of the supplicant if he calls. Then invoking proximity, and we are closer to him than you. With contemplation every night of death and longing to meet God. Good companionship, which guides the believer to good and warns him against evil. Do not accompany anyone except those who make you uplifted and guide you to God's message. Useful reading starting with the Holy Quran so that it has a consistent daily response, with contemplation, as well as studying the conditions of those who love God, the translations of the righteous, and the books that provoke the heat of faith. Sincerity. The night's awakening. Pray. Hope.